Continue. Hi, Barry. Now, before we go forward and do our stuff, we're going to check a few things around here. Welcome to Elderwood National Park. There's all these little files we can read here, like about cougars. I cannot read that. There's a bear there. We have Buck-toothed Charlie, Columbian mammoth. The skeleton of Columbian mammoth, Mammothus columbi. This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998, when the Columbian mammoth became Washington state fossil. Named Buck-toothed Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Oh boy. We can also see these lovely bear statue things, moose heads, buffalo head. Hey, look, they got Buck-toothed Charlie little stuffed toy and ranger hats and I guess plants. All the sort of touristy things you might want. Here's something about deer. Oh dear. Here's a prehistoric chart as we look outside the window. Look at all the stuff about prehistoric eras and then dinosaurs and crocodiles and mammoths and then tigers. There you go, it's history. There's also a cougar up there on the beam. Don't think I don't see that. Yay. There's also a back area over here, which I'm going to go investigate quickly. Probably locked doors. The answer to that is indeedy.
I'd come here to rent a cabin where I could wait till midnight.
He's got his things sorted out there. Hi, Barry. Bye, Barry. Barry has nothing to say to us. He could probably buy a big stuff for chips. I think I've picked up a lot of the coffee thermoses last time I played this. I don't really have to worry too much about them, though I know I didn't get all of them, so... Looks pretty nice in the daytime sections. I wish there were a few more of them in the games. They typically look pretty gorgeous, actually. The lion looks really good. Very nice. Alright. Look up there at that mountain.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Buck-toothed Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Yay.
Okay, boy. We're almost done here.
I got a nice little peek up there. He's also just attending to a little puppy. He'll be fine. He's got treatment from a park ranger.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Yay. Let's go sign the form then. I barely just slid past it. I got this. I can write my name. Bring it back to him. Hi, Barry. Bye, Barry. Here's the form.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Keys
If you
obtained.
have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Right, thanks.
Good to be careful. Alright, so looks like good old Ranger Randy, I believe is his name, is attending to good old Doggy there. So there's our location. The place that we need to meet the kidnapper is right below the radio mast, so somewhere there in the forest. Alright, let's continue on our way. Hi, Barry.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Yai. Hi, Barry. Anyways, let's continue forward. We got the keys. Let's go to our cabin.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry! They'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission. You want to know where you can shove that flashlight? Watch where you point that thing, Al. Stop it, Al! Stop it! You're giving me a migraine, Al. You know I'm useless with a migraine.
I was just having fun. Anyways, there's a variety. I mean, there's a book there we can't really read too much on. It's a nice view. You can see the cabin and stuff down below us there. Anyways, looks like someone put the light back up. I think that was actually us. Let's give Barry his time alone here in this cabin in the woods. We go down to this part here. It's also nighttime again, which means it's time for the spooky spoops to come out in the woodwork. I'm going to investigate a little bit. I know there's batteries. Sure, I'll pick them up. Add them to my collection. There's a few ways we can leave this building. Not through that way, though. Anything over here? I'm just gonna turn off the lights and leave Barry in the dark. Hi, Barry. Bye, Barry. What if I turn the lights on and off just for a bit? I'll leave the lights on. I like Barry to be safe. I guess I'll go out through this door. Alright, we're good. Let's turn on one more pair. Before we get going, I'm actually going to go over here and explore a little bit during this back part. They have a little well and a hot tub. The hot tub doesn't actually have any hot water in it right now, but hey, it's a nice thought. You go hot tubbing up with all the mosquitoes here in the National Forest, because why not? I believe there's also a hidden box somewhere around here. That's why I'm looking around here. If I can see the paint, I'll be able to find it. To be honest, though, I don't remember where it is. I just kind of recall that there was a hidden box somewhere around this part. This neck of the woods. So our next job is to go deep, explore the forest and the woods. I mean, we were in a forest last time, yes, but this is more of a national park forest. It's its own little separate deal. Whilst I remember there being a box or something around here, I'm not able to see it, so maybe that'll be later on. For the moment, I'm going to head on back. It's time to enter into the forest. See you later, Barry. Can I still enter? It's not too late now. But now it's going to be too late, because Barry's ultimately going to lock the door.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
There he goes. What a brave man. Now we're going to start our journey by going down to Elderwood National Park. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Let's go check out the car in the meantime. That side's not open, but right, it's not the driver's seat, so let's check out this side.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
There's also our first manuscript page here in this section. Barry doubts Wake's sanity.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Oh, yeah.
No plan, really, just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm gonna check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
And the music kicks in. Gonna head on out though. So many cabins to explore. So start going down here. Let's go. That wasn't me. I did not mean to upset the spirits. Appeased Cthulhu or whoever the fuck. Anyways, let's never do that again and now go over to this next cabin. I mean, hey, it's where all the cabins are that people stay in. Apparently me and Barry are the only ones staying anywhere because all these seem pretty empty. Let's go check this out. We got a few signs here. Elderwood National Trail, Moonshine Cave, Lover's Peak. We're trying to head to Lover's Peak, but they're all in the same direction, so whatever. Hello, old rickety dark cabin. No, really, are old and rickety. Kick it. The birds were not appeased by that decision. Anything inside this? It's empty. There's also some blood here. Well, we'll take a moment though, because first we have another one of these TVs to watch. Time for the next episode of Night Springs.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
And it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Alright, second episode of Night Springs watched. Let's continue on our way. Birds sure acting up there in the middle of nowhere. They seem pretty upset. Let's go on our way. We just have a little bit more to go before we get to the main part here. Welcome to phone. Yes, I will phone. There is no phone for me here. There's a manuscript page, though. Rusty Dine. Uh-oh.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page." Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams. and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
So Rusty had a thing for Rose, and she didn't dislike him. Unfortunately, he's not exactly a magnificent Hollywood-esque prince. As I'm jumping on down. Elderwood National Park.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me!
Well, things sure got into a mess here quickly. I will in a second. I'm checking out over here. Nothing.
Anyone, please help! Help me!
Sure is a mess around here, isn't it? Let's go check out on him.
Hello?
Rusty!
Back here. I'm back here.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
What was it? Let's see. Don't know which one it was. Rusty attacked by a dark presence. I think it's this one.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Well, we're gonna take the revolver, Rusty. Ooh. Let me get this leg for you. There you go. Just trying to work it out. There you go. I feel a little bit better, Rusty. No. Yes. Maybe so.
A presence so dark. Like the forest at night. Woke up. It'll be back. I know it will. It hasn't finished with me yet.
Shh. Good boy.
What's up, Rusty?
So big. I thought old Bucktooth Charlie had come to life.
Bucktooth Charlie's still there, so I think we're in the clear on that one.
Did you see Max? Is he okay? Here, boy. Max. Probably looks even worse than it feels.
Nothing back here. Grizzly Bear's stuff was knocked over. Well, I think it's time for me to go. I'll get the keys. Oh, he's still panting. Is there anything else you want from me, sir? It's a lot of blood loss. You're probably not all right. I'll trust in him. Let's go. The keys should be over in this house over here. It's the good old
The only way
ranger
to make
office.
sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
That's what I'm talking about. Rusty attacked by dark presence. Okay, so we got that one. Wake reaches a safe haven of light, or yeah.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Yay. It's probably not Rusty's things. Let's see. Deputy's lock inside. Yay. Get to that when we get to that. For the moment, let's open up this shed. Unlock. Gotta get the power back on. But here's another page. Sure, I'll read it. Wake reached a safe haven of lags. I had just picked that up, so yay. Let's hear Rusty's final thoughts.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Yar. Let's go through here. Nothing to these parts at the very least. Well, there's something open up here. Is there some ammo? Yes. Revolver ammo, batteries. Over here is the fact that
was too late.
We were too
Someone
late.
had destroyed the circuit breaker.
Oh,
there was
dear.
no way to get the lights back on.
Well, that's unfortunate. So that's
The
the word
ground was
goop.
covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Strange, isn't it?
I just need hunting licenses.
Let's see if I can take advantage of the electricity here. Nope, not with the axe there. God dang axe murderers. Come on, fall for this. Ah! Well, that worked. Come on, get into the lightning. Come on, touch it. Touch it. Barely missed me there. I want him to touch the lightning. Come on, sir, touch the lightning. Okay, no, I'll actually just fight you. Fight you in real life and not touch the lightning myself. Alright, let's me stop touching that. Get rid of this. Alright, well, we're fine there. Let's go check up on Rusty. Rusty's
Something
gone.
had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Max is also gone.
Please don't feed the animals.
Well, we found Max. Excuse me, boy.
Fishing is only permitted for those prisoners who
Purchase up, Park.
We found Rusty.
Obey
the park ranger's instructions.
at all times.
Rusty, no!
Never.
Closer than 100 yards.
Two bears and wolves. Never approach any
Take some
other
ammo
wolf
here.
closer than
25 yards.
Well, he decided to come up to us.
Never leave your pet.
Unattended.
Battery there.
To remove any sort of historical artifacts from the park.
Gonna make my battery recharge. Hello, Rusty.
You obey. Or even simple berries.
He decided to run way over there. Oh, he decided to come back. There he goes, like a speeding devil. Come on, Rusty. You can eat Max. Alright, come on. There we go, got rid of that. Wait a second, I need to reload Rusty. I need to reload Rusty. Aye, aye. You take a lot of bullets, Rusty. Oh, that was close. Oh, we're still not alone in this world. So now I get both of you guys at the same time. Avoid the axe. There we go. Give me a second to reload, sir. Oh, ow, that was right in the face. There you go. Let me pick up some ammo before I go out into the woods. Well, Rusty and Max are dead. That's unfortunate. Now let's continue on our way. Time to go into the woods, because where else would we go? Something big's in that forest. Don't think it's Bigfoot either. Let's keep our way down. Oh, phone.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Elderwood National Park Visitor Center, but nope, we're heading deep into the woods. Well, Barry seems to see that there's something wrong here as well, so we're probably not just insane. Can I shoot those soda cans? No. Here's a manuscript page for us. Rusty's final thoughts. I think we read that earlier, so... Wake sees a torch symbol.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
So he's suggesting those crates we've been finding are being left by somebody who knows something about what's going on. Guess we're getting down to that bridge in a second. There's in fact a double pair of bridges. Time to go crisscross applesauce in this area. I look forward to it. Speaking of going crisscross applesauce, another bridge to obtain. The adventure in the forest begins. Let's get some supplies before we get going. There we go. Some goodies on both sides. So this is going to be using our sense of direction to the fullest, because we're going to be maneuvering quite a few forests here. For your safety, stay on designated hiking trail. You probably should listen, because this forest can get pretty big. There's the way to Lover's Peak, where we need to meet the Kidnapper.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
But first, let's go over here. It's Moonshine Cave. I want to see the cave first. Let's go. There's also some of those painted symbols that lead me deep inside this cave, so we might as well follow it first. Probably means that there's one of those supply crates in here. Here we go. That's a lot of birds. There's also a figure up there. It just disappeared. A lot of birds still. Moonshine Cave. This cave was the site of frequent and lucrative bootlegger activity throughout the Prohibition, 1919-1933. It was mostly used for temporary storage of alcohol smuggled from Canada, but at times alcohol was also distilled in the premises. Alright, and we see the... Yep, there's the crate thing. There's also a gun next to it. Let's pick up the shotgun and open up the crate, which also gives us some batteries. So shotgun and some batteries. Not a bad deal at all. Alright, back into the direction of Lover's Peak, which is where we're designated to meet such a kidnapper. I'm not a kidnapper there, you're a kidnapper. Let's read that. Open that up there. Was the note which I haven't read Rusty dying? Let me go look at that.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell.
No, I read that earlier. I picked that up earlier. Let's go on to the next, Lover's Peak. Lights just went out. That's never a good sign in this world. Pulling this out. Someone call phone? I'm not alone, of course. Dodge that. Oh, dude! Excuse me, you guys. Let me dodge that. Ah, no, sir. Nope, not gonna get hit by that. Come on, get rid of your shadow barrier. Give me a second reload, sir. There we go. And off he goes. The pitch was sound. Let's see. Anything over here? I'm just checking the forest. I mean, there's a giant crevice. I can see a manuscript page right there, but I have to go out of my way to get that manuscript page in just a second. Not quite yet. There's our first bridge. Remember when I looked earlier and saw that there was a couple bridges we need to cross? This is the first one. To Lover's Peak. There should be another bridge. Yep, I guess we have to circle our way around to down to that bridge. That should be fun. I did see a manuscript page glowing over here. Is it down there? I don't see it immediately down there, but I'll go investigate and get there again. I think there's one over here as well. Let me go investigate. Nothing up there. I'm just checking the area. Yeah, there it is. Manuscript page. Barry meets Rose.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
I'd say generally it's a good thing that you and your best friend don't have the same taste in women. That could make some awkward situations. Well, through and through. Let's run through the forest in the meantime. I'm assuming... Yeah, let's go check out the light up there. Let's definitely go up there. This is the music that plays when you're in one of those areas where a lot of enemies start spawning. Just lead me up the mountain, Captain. Oh, jeez. Get me out of here. Take me to the light. You're my saving grace. Alright, there's some stuff here. Shotgun. We got some more shotgun shells. I'll save that for a little bit. Alright, regain stamina. Now let's go back into the forest. Deeper into Lover's Peak. It claims it's this way somewhere. The great old tree. One behind me. I see the guy over there, but... Oh. Let me shoot this here. Reload gun. Oh, fucking jeez. Sir. Nah, there we go. Go with the machete, thrown that way. Let's get him a little bit stunned. And there you go. Lover's Peak this way. I'm gonna save my stamina because it seems like it's pretty rough here. The Great Old One, followed by lightning in 1937. Followed by lightning in 1937, this exceptionally tall rocky mountain Douglas fir, Pasandras Menses Glusa, was over 200 years old. According to local legend, it stretched beyond the stars. After it fell, it was measured to be 66 meters tall, nearly a record high. Can we go inside? We can go inside. I almost want to check into the forest to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm probably going to get ambushed. I can hear things ambushing me right now. It's not me walking. I hear footsteps that are not my own. At least I thought I heard footsteps that weren't my own. And there probably are things that aren't my own footsteps here, but... Save my stamina. Oh, Jesus! Jeez, I'm taking too many hits. Too many enemies with throwing things. Oh no, I'm in black and white mode. If I get hit again, I'm gonna die. Well, at least I got a little bit of health back, so I won't die immediately. Go for that. Fucking A. Oh, jeez, that was close. And I'm gonna run this way. Reload my gun in the forest. Let me just go down here, sir. Okay. I swear I saw a manuscript page somewhere over here when I was observing earlier. I don't see it. This is bad. I'd like to collect it, but I don't know where it is. Maybe I imagined it. Oh, that's not a good combination. Well, that was a close one. It's probably a third one. I never see these things come in packs of twos like this. Oh, Jesus! No, I'm gonna make a run for it. Make a run for it. Make a run for the light. Oh, fine. I didn't make it. That's our first death. That could be tricky. You know what, sir? I'm gonna run. Make it through the forest. I'm gonna run and make it through the forest. Jeez, I'm running out of stamina. Oh, jeez, how did they catch up so fast? That's a... No, Al, no! I'm fucking dumb. I jumped off into the waterfall. I'm gonna follow the trail this time so I don't accidentally jump waterfalls. No. Oh, jeez. Hello, sir. Oh, you put me in instant dying mode because of the difficulty I'm playing on. Oh, fuck. Okay, you know, I can't ignore him. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, for those who are wondering. This is the hardest difficulty in the game, which you unlock after you beat the game once. I can't ignore a big guy like him. He does massive damage. Do it smart like this. Oh. The one hit thing. Jesus. I am not falling for this. Dodge that. Come on, get rid of that. Alright, backtrack into here. Ow. Come on, light this up. Light this up. Did it just in time. Ow. Jesus. Well, we did it. I'm happy that worked. Get my health back. We did it. Visitor Center, Cafe, Souvenir Shop. There's also supplies right here. Grab the stuff we can get before we move back on the trail. Lover's Peak. Here's a manuscript page. Wake sees the torch symbol. Then we already get that. It was crazy. Nah, whatever. We'll read others as others come. The phone here seems to be out of power. How unfortunate. I think there was a coffee thermos back here originally, if I remember correctly, but, you know, we already collected it. I'm not going to hop down there. Because I think we'll get down there later, I think. If we don't, then I guess I'm gonna feel silly. I will definitely get there later. But I'll take the long way around. Let's get our sign. Bear alert. Be wary of bears. Well, into the forest we go. We're not alone. This seems like an ambush. Visitor center. I'm gonna take this route. This is way too many enemies. Run over this way. It's not best to just run. Oh fuck! Oh, they just comboed the shit out of me. There was a light right on the head. Bear alert. Just thought I'd tell you guys that. Well, I don't have a flare gun right now, else I would have used that in this situation. Make a run for it. That cave entrance is my only chance out through here. Come on, to the light, to the light, to the light. Ow, ow. God fucking combo enemies. Run to the light, run to the light, run to the light, wake. Okay. Get some of that stamina back, wake. Give the moment for them to all disappear. Now I'm gonna be a fucking idiot. I'm gonna explore over here. Look, there was things to see. Hiking trips. Look at that old tree thing. I remember something like this in Oregon. Dates from 1846. This tree, okay, the tree in this ring was cut from started growing in 1846, the year the Oregon Treaty was signed. Other notable events marked on the reigns. The Washington Territory was formed. The founding of the Bright Falls Mine Co. and the town itself. Washington was granted statehood. Tree damaged in a forest fire. The Bright Falls Mine Co. closes its doors after a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake. Mount St. Helens erupts. Tree felled by a storm. You can run into it. Because why wouldn't you want to do that? Nice view over here. The enemies are back. They didn't leave me go for long. Oh fuck, it's the whole batch. I got by the big one, which means, yeah, I'm about to die. They all returned. They were just waiting for me to read up on my tree facts and then kill me. If I right size, I got a checkpoint here. I'm not leaving until you guys are gone, until the music stops. Even though they might come back for me anyway. I climb and jump this. Now this manuscript page here. Nightingale's arrival.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Oh dear. Hey, a tram! Which means we can obviously ride it safely into the forest. Here's a, I guess, a Elderwood's National Forest map. We got the gazebo, we got the cabins, Moonshine Cave, Nature Trail, Visitor Center, Bright Falls, Lover's Peak. Hopefully we're close to Lover's Peak then. Danger, falling off point, which means I can press these two things and wait for the good old trolley to come back. It's all just a waiting game. I can jump up and down as much as I delight. Here it comes. Here it comes. Ta-da! Let's use it. Use it good. Now right back to victory. To the other side. Making our way. We're almost to Lover's Peak. You see? You can see the radio flashing. Oh, we're getting attacked by birds.
We gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
He was the guy on the ferry. He does know my name, and he is headed towards Lover's Peak. He most likely is, in fact, the guy who called us on the phone. In fact, he sounds like him, too. So he's the one who's kidnapped Alice. Let's continue. I'm not going to use any of those goddamn flares yet. It's nightmare difficulty. This is going to be hell, I can already tell. Here's the thing, I don't have a gun. Only he has a gun. So yeah, this is what's going on. I've lost my gun. I only have a flashlight. He has the gun. I need to rely on him to kill them. For your safety, stay on designated hiking trail. That's what you claim. There's a couple of them. Let's go this way. Is that behind me? Oh. Okay, got it. Well, that's just all worked out. Let's continue on our way over to the next area. Mr. Guy with gun, who's probably a kidnapper. Something behind me? Good. Stop shooting out of my goddamn way. There you go. Make sure there wasn't anything behind me. Okay, Lover's Peak. Point it that way, but I'm just making sure it's not like any hidden knife. Oh, yeah. God fucking damn it. I'm not wasting my batteries right here. Get some? That's really what you say in that situation? Of course you're relating. I was just making sure there wasn't anything back here. Don't mind me.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Oh, damn it.
Well, time to hold them off.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us.
Alright. It is true. Trying to hold them off with flares is usually the best course of action.
Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it.
Use 2 flares to get rid of them. Off to the light. Ugh, okay, that was a little bit stressful. We did it.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe. Come on. Homing sissies are afraid of the dark. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
He's a nice fella. Lover's Peak. Let's see, any good supply boxes around here? I feel like there is a supply box before you get there. But I don't know where it is. I'm looking for it. I certainly am. And I remember one existing. I just don't remember where it was. Maybe it was behind this sign. Apparently not. Well, we've made it to Lover's Peak. See, right under the radio tower. We can make love under the heart sign. Okay, we're here.
This is it, Wake. A last stand. There's more players here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Ow, that hits me dead on, of course. Stop moving, get better aim, sir. Yeah, I love all his little battle cries. He's quite a bit of ammo. Gotta give him credit there. There goes that guy. Don't think I'll see you up there. And sneaking up behind me. Flare time. Fuck. Get some health back. I need to protect myself for a little bit. Stop fighting me. I don't think that's how this works. There goes that guy. Oh, ha. Oh, jeez. Take care of the big guys, sir. I'm gonna die if you don't protect me well. Jeez, I am just fighting for health right now. Someone else there? No, it's just him. Let's do it. That's the big one, though. Please do your best to take care of him. Oh, let this too late. I'm gonna live. Well, we did it.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He doesn't seem to be listening.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Most likely. There's also paint. Yep, paint that points over here. There's an arrow pointing to this little cavern behind the waterfall. There she be. Inside we find some more flares and some batteries. Not good to stockpile ourselves up a little bit. Unfortunately, we lost that shotgun we never got to use earlier. But hey, what are you going to do, right? Let's keep on climbing. Now, next area is you magical little manuscript page. Alice's fear of the dark.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.